All right, so I had I had my friends over, right? And we was watching this video and we got to talking about Jermaine Dupri in the 90s. Jermaine Dupri's on this song with Fabolous, Papoose. You know, the conversation was about how it's important to like keep your ears on the streets when being current. You know what I'm saying? And you know, for rappers and producers who come from the earlier times, whether it's the 80s or the 90s or the early 2000s, who are still making music today, I feel like it's cool that you can come from a different era and still make current music that's not whack. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as keeping your ears to the streets and being current, I agree with that wholeheartedly. That's what I try to do for myself. But at the same time, you know, because me personally, I don't want to get locked into I don't want to get locked into one sound. You know what I mean? So, I think it's cool to find out what's new and to try to create that. But I don't think everybody should do that or everybody can do that. Because I think, especially for artists who come from earlier times, whether it's the early 2000s or the 90s, I feel like, you know, a lot of artists, even newer artists, they have their workflow and they're comfortable with their workflow. And it might take too much to like redesign your workflow and try to like do something new. So if you're able to keep the same workflow and still make like music that's cool and that's not whack, that's a up, yo. That's a up. I think that shit is cool. And you definitely don't want to be the, you know what I'm saying, the OG rapper, the OG producer who is trying so hard to be current that you end up making corny shit because you just not really hitting it all the way. Like, people can tell you're reaching, they can tell you're trying to get there, but you're not there all the way, so now you just look corny. So sometimes just sticking to what you know and just doing what you know is cool can go a lot further. You know what I mean? But with this track right here, Papoose, Fabolous, Jermaine Dupri, I got a plan. I'm about to listen to what they saying. From what I hear, this don't sound current. You know what I'm saying? It sounds current now. Now, obviously, the rap styles is different compared to, you know, a lot of newer rage rap or like newer, you know what I'm saying, emo rap, or even like, you know, this you know, like slur rap lyrics as far as like the effects that are being used. But the only difference is they're pronouncing their words. Like, they're not doing like slur cool rap. You know what I'm saying? Like tone rap is how I like to call it. I like to call it like tone rap, because the only thing that matters is the tone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you slur the words so much that the only thing that people care about is the notes that you're hitting, because that's what it ends up sounding like. It ends up just sounding like an instrument for real. But I don't think that's an official term, but it is what it is. You know, these guys, they rap to make sure you hear what they're saying. They rap for the effect of their lyrics. They deliver bars. They're delivering one-liners that you can repeat to people. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, that happens regardless. You know what I mean? So I don't really like to do the comparison. I think, you know what I'm saying, as far as like older rappers versus newer rappers, I don't like to do too many comparisons because, you know, it's different in many different ways. But at the same time, it's all the same. You know, this nigga's just rapping. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's rapping. They talking. Niggas talking. This nigga's talking on music. You know what I mean? It's just niggas making music. That's all it is. Just niggas making music. I'm about to play this, though. R.I.B. Krug. So he look like chilling OG status. Alright, so I couldn't even hear the damn music. Alright. Papoose featuring Fabolous and Jermaine Dupri. I got a playing music video. Let's get it.
From Rockaway Ave, Dupri boys, stick up kids, hustlers, B-boys, undercover CIs, rookie sergeants and decoys. The Chinese restaurant take food stamps, let's eat, boy. Cheap with the duck sauce, but they give you like 3 soy. Gave your man $1.50, they cut him deep, boy. When his skin healed, it bubbled up.
Hold on, what did he say, yo? He said cheap with the duck sauce, but they give you like 3 soy.
Chinese restaurant take food stamps, let's eat, boy. Cheap with the duck sauce, but they give you like 3 soy.
Chinese restaurant, let's eat. What'd he say? Chinese restaurant, takes food stamps, let's eat, boy. What, stingy with the duck sauce, but they give you 3 soy? So they're not giving niggas enough duck sauce? I wonder why, yo. Duck sauce expensive? I be feeling like that. Like, duck sauce is good for egg rolls. That's the only thing I put my duck sauce on. I just put it on the egg rolls. That's it. Or like the hot mustard. You can put the hot mustard and the duck sauce on the egg roll and be good to go for real. But, you know, I think now as far as like the cost, I don't know. I never really thought about it. I never really thought like if the Chinese restaurants just have more soy sauce because maybe it just costs less than the duck sauce. But I always thought you get less. All right, so I got 2 things. One, I kind of remember getting equal amounts of duck sauce straight up. I never really felt like I got gypped on duck sauce. That's number 1. Number 2 is, now that I think about it, I think it did change. Like I remember getting equal, like 2, like straight up. I remember getting like 2 duck sauce, 2 hot mustards, and then you can get like a handful of soy sauce only because you need the handful of soy sauce. Not because they just giving it away, but because you actually need it. Like, you're going to put the soy sauce on all your rice. Straight like that. You're going to put the soy sauce on all your rice. And then you're going to you might put the soy sauce on the egg roll. Might put the soy sauce on the chicken. Might put it on whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the soy sauce goes on everything. You know what I'm saying? Just blanket that shit in soy sauce. Don't use too much or it's going to be too salty. You know what I'm saying? But duck sauce, I don't know nobody who just puts duck sauce on everything. Maybe Papoose is doing that. Maybe Papoose is putting duck sauce on everything. But, you know, that's why I always thought you get more soy sauce because you just put it on everything versus duck sauce. It's kind of just egg rolls and that's it, you know. But, now, you know what I'm saying? But now that I think about it, like, you know what I'm saying? As I gotten older, I think I did have to ask for duck sauce a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like they try not to give it to you. Like you gotta specifically ask for it. And I think that's because when the Chinese restaurants will give you, like, it'll be standard. They give you duck sauce, hot mustard, soy sauce. You don't even got to ask for it. I think they stopped doing that because too many people was throwing away the duck sauce. Like, you have no idea how many unopened packs of duck sauce and hot mustard I've thrown away in my life, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started messing with the duck sauce and the hot mustard because you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to change the taste up a little bit. You know, that's pretty much just it. Like, yeah, man, let me try this duck sauce real quick. Hold on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was that type of person. So for many years, I ain't even mess with the duck sauce at all. I was just like, thank you for giving me this, but I don't need it. Just tossed it with the rest of my trash. So the Chinese restaurants were probably getting hip. Like, wait, man, these people throwing away the duck sauce. Hold on, now you got to ask for it because, you know what I'm saying? We trying to save money. We ain't going to just be buying people duck sauce to throw away. That's ridiculous. You know what I mean? So that's what I be thinking. So it's funny he brought that up, man. It'd be little stuff like that. Like, who knew I was gonna go off on duck sauce for however long? I just talked about that right now. But it is what it is.
Gave your man $1.50, they cut him deep, boy. When his skin healed, it bubbled up. Keloid swinging like Antonio Tarver when he beat Roy, the last dragon. I got the glow. Poose Leroy, the hoopty so old when it turned and make a squeak noise. System bumping Anita Baker, you bring me joy, gun ho. The ops gotta die, they must go. Chest shot, I made his shoulder lean. Young Dro.
So he dropping bars, yo. Chest shot, I made his shoulder lean, Young Dro. So that's a song from Young Dro. Look it up if you haven't heard it. Young Dro. Shoulder lean. Now bounce back. Right? That's how the song go? I think so. I'm pretty sure that's how it go. Look it up. I don't feel like looking it up right now. But yeah, look up some Young Dro, Shoulder lean. He said something else. Oh, he said Bruce Leroy. He said, I'm the last dragon. Bruce Leroy, I got the glow. Look up the movie Last Dragon. You know what I'm saying? That John lit. Bruce Leroy. Not Bruce Lee. The black version. Bruce Leroy. So, yeah. You know, Papoose bringing back culture.
We was moving that white girl, Marilyn Monroe. Give you nosebleeds, the opposite of the front row. Brooklyn, the realest borough, keep it a hundo. Crew, rest in peace, this for my niggas in Suffolk.
It's getting easier to die and harder to stay alive. So the fact that you can hear me, put your hands up high.
I just want the crypto, I just want the land. I just want to make a few billies, I got a plan.
It's getting easier to die and harder to stay alive. So the fact that you can hear me, put your hands up high.
I just want the crypto, I just want the land. I just want to make a few billies, I got a plan.
Look, from Bed-Stuy to Brownsville, I was popping a sexy red. Bono lived alone, her shit was wetter than Betsy had. Sliding with the 2 9s on me, like Gretzky did. These bullets skip over waves, like a jet ski kid. Little niggas playing a gangster better than...
He said, these bullets skip over waves like a jet ski kid. That made me think about skipping rocks. When you, like, toss a rock on the lake, you can toss it a certain way so where you can watch the rock skip far over the lake. So I wonder if you can shoot a bullet like that. Shoot a bullet in a certain direction, you can watch the bullet skip. That's pretty funny.
Than Pesci did. You little niggas never had coke. You was a Pepsi kid. I was in that New Jack City.
You little niggas never had coke. I was a Pepsi kid. Oh, no. He said you was a Pepsi kid. That's what he said. Who? Well, what little nigga ain't had coke? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like coke. Who want to talk about coke for real? But, you know, he brought it up. Coke, you just gotta look for it. That's how I feel about coke. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what young people doing. Young people doing coke, I don't know. Last I heard, Molly was cool and all that extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Molly, ecstasy. You know what I'm saying? People popping acid tabs. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? If you in the streets, you selling drugs in the streets. You know, you can make money off of coke. You know what I'm saying? I turn a half an ounce into a half a bird. You know what I'm saying? That's what a nigga said in this other song I listened to. So yeah, yo, he just related Coke and Pepsi. That's cool.
Before the Wesley flick, before the sour, we had chocolate, like Nestle Quick. Jordan 4, blue suede shoes, Elvis Presley.
Before the sour, we had chocolate, like Nestle Quick. Sour Diesel, that was like the main weed. Back when weed was illegal, you know? That was like the main weed. Sour Diesel was the top tier. You know, but now weed is legal, so, you know, Sour Diesel is just standard. You know, standard. They done came up with so many strains and so many different brands, and it's ridiculous. It's like, it's anything you want it to be. You know, you get kind of any weed, call it what you want, have it make you feel, hey, you can look however you want. It's like a coloring book, you know what I'm saying? You can just, that's how plentiful the different types of strands are. It's just like you can pull out a coloring book and draw something and then give it to the right person. It'll be the next weed, you know what I'm saying? They'll create it for you. It's like a damn custom hat shop, I guess. You know, you get those online shops where you can send in designs and then they'll send you back the hat or they'll send you back the t-shirt. If they had that with weed, you know what I'm saying? You can customize the weed and send it off, and they just send you back the weed, the exact strand. Turnaround time, 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So.
Shit, told my chick spark up to LA. Lisa Leslie shit, trophies for the ballers. My chain is a.
Now, Fabolous, man, Fabolous been going hard for like consistently for a while, man. He's been dropping mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? He had the summertime shootout series. So each of those mixtapes go hard. And you know, Fabolous, he always been on like the forefront of like fashion as far as like the early 2000s, from when I remember he had came out. You know, saying he had the throwback jerseys and all that. So, you know, watching him in this fit, like,
had Coke, you was a Pepsi.
All right, boom. So these zipper pockets all on his pants. You know what I'm saying? That look like a rave outfit. That's like the pants you'll wear to like EDC or something like that, or like Tomorrowland or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like Coachella or something. You know what I'm saying? Just have a whole bunch of stuff in different pockets. If you go to the festival, if you go to a festival with those pants on, all them damn zipper pockets, you gonna be the designated carrier for your entire group. If you're going with a group of people, especially women, if you're going with a group of women and you got those pants on, you probably holding like 4 or 5 different people's phones. You know what I'm saying? You probably holding somebody's lip gloss, chapstick. You probably holding somebody's credit card. You know what I mean? You got all those pockets, yo. What you good for? You got those pockets. You're not going to hold nothing, yo. What you doing? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Women give you all their stuff so they can relax and not have to care about nothing, be worry free for a little bit. So, yeah. You know, as far as like a fashion statement, I don't know if I'm rocking them joints to be cool, but if you need a lot of pockets, man, you're going somewhere, you need a lot of pockets, you traveling, you backpacking across Europe. Those are the backpacking across Europe pants. That's what those are.
Kid, I was in that New Jack City before the Wesley flick. Before the sour, we had chocolate, like Nestle Quick. Jordan 4, blue suede shoes, Elvis Presley shit. Told my chick, spark up the LA, Lisa Leslie shit. Trophies for the ballers, my chain is a SB, bitch. Only back and forth I'm doing is kissing SB, bitch. I'm talking dope money, I'm talking we gon' make it. I'm talking give us opportunities or we gon' take it. I'm talking Brooklyn in the finals, buzzer beat the Lakers. Kyrie ain't fucking with the shots, so KD gon' take it.
It's getting easier to die and harder to stay alive. So the fact that you can hear me, put your hands up high.
I just want the crypto, I just want the land. I just wanna make a few billies, I got a plan.
It's getting easier to die and harder to stay alive. So the fact that you can hear me, put your hands up high.
I just want the crypto, I just want the land. I just wanna make a few billies, I got a plan.
That video was lit, yo.